Welcome to Shelldiver, where my old turtle needs to collect materials and hunt down every jellyfish in the world, all to repair his hammock and get 100%. A slightly cool game. That is exactly what I'm here for today. It is made by slightly cool people. Unlock your submarine. Oh, it comes with a skill tree. So we have unlocked our submarine, and look at it coming straight across. That is actually quite a good submarine for free, I'm not gonna lie. Seems like there is a decent amount of stuff to do on this island. But for now, I guess let's head in. And what can we catch in the ocean shallows? We can catch jellyfish and resources. So let's head straight down. And that's our first achievement, 100 meters depth, reach a depth of 100 meters. That was pretty easy. So we need to capture our first jellyfish. How do I do this? Oh, okay, I just shoot jellyfish. Do I gotta pick that up? No, okay, cool. So it looks like in the bottom right, we have a certain amount of shots in our little bubble gun. I need to return before I asphyxiate. We still got a decent amount of breath left. Can I catch one more? Yes, we can. Let's head back. And we managed to catch 4 jellyfish. That seems okay. I don't know what we were expected to catch from our first run, but we need to sell our jellyfish on the store. So let's dump those all in there. We don't have any money. Oh, okay. So it takes a while for each one to sell. Okay. I'm seeing how this works now. That's pretty cool. Can we go and upgrade ourselves a little bit more with our $30? Yes, we can. We can increase bubble damage. We can breathe for longer, drop more scrap. We actually didn't collect any scrap. Increase your inventory slots. That wasn't an issue. I kind of want to unlock the plasma gun because that sounds sick. Let's also just increase how much oxygen we have. Let's jump straight back down. I kind of want to try and get some scrap. Oh, okay. So that plasma gun we actually needed so that we can collect scrap. But I feel like we're much stronger. Except this plasma gun takes absolutely forever to charge up. Luckily, it does have a lot of ammo in it, so we don't have to reload too often. Shoot you. Okay, back to the ship. We almost died. But there we go. 4 jellyfish and 37 scrap collected. We are going to sell all our jellyfish again. And I don't know what I need scrap for. Oh, here we go. That's awesome. Scrap is also used as a currency for upgrades. So it looks like in this prestige, we can only get 50 levels, which is interesting. But let's increase the bubble damage twice. Let's just buy a couple of levels for our jellyfish value. Let's make them worth 140% more. We'll try and focus on scrap again because that really was quite good for us. Okay, but we're getting pretty low on our oxygen. Let's head back up. Another 4 jellyfish, 20 scrap. That was a worse run than before, but I felt like we were surviving for longer, which is interesting. But now, if we go ahead and sell our 4 jellyfish, they used to get us 10 each. We're now getting 25 each. That's actually insane how much more money we can make. All right, here we go. We've got the charge speed. Let's level that up twice, so it's now 40% faster charging. And let's use all of this to max out our jellyfish value. So I might just go on a few runs and just farm up a bunch of money and a bunch of scrap. And then I'll come back and do a whole bunch of upgrades all at once. Okay, well, I was going to do that, but this is my second run. And I realized I can only hold 4 jellyfish at a time. We need to increase our inventory slots. We'll upgrade that. Let's just get a few more levels of bubble damage. We're actually going to be able to max that out. Let's also get some levels of the biodiversity. I guess now I'm going to do a couple of runs, unlike last time, but I'll go up and sell in between each time. Okay, and I did just realize I actually have a maximum tank size of how much plasma and how many bubbles I can store each run. So, you know what, that's rough, but that's okay. $720 we made from those 3 runs, which is nuts. Because prestige is only 10 more, I think my best bet is to go for like real cheap upgrades. Like there, that only costs 10. What else do we got? That only costs 15. There we go. So where the hell's my prestige? Oh, I've already hit the prestige. Oh, okay. I see how that works now. All right. Well, that's slightly annoying. I don't even know what I upgraded. Let's increase all slots capacity as well. So now I can hold 6 in each one. Let's get, oh my God, 8 levels of the increase by 80. We'll max out the increase by 10 and we'll increase the size of our bubble tank as well. And we got so many upgrades in that one run. And that's actually unlocked for us the ocean shallows at 200 meters. Which now has 60% spawn rate of pinks and 40% spawn rate of these weird little ghost looking jellyfish things. And obviously big scrap and little scrap. So let's have a look and see. Can we get, oh, that looks like a big scrap. 25. And these drop us 6. Oh my god, wait, what? Let's just quickly start off with these little pathetic jellyfish. Oh wait, the cool ones are here. So far we have 3 of the pink jellyfish and 3 of the other ones. Oh wait, but we can hold 6 now, can't we? Because I increased the slots. But I think sadly we are out of bubble tanks. So yeah, I can't reload anymore. So let's just focus on collecting scrap. Okay, so we're out of bubble tank, we're out of plasma tank. So let's just head back to the surface. We got 10 jellyfish and almost 100 scrap. So it is much nicer in this area. How much are we going to get from these green ones? They take longer to sell, but they give us 90. They're triple the value of the pink ones. Let's increase the plasma tank by 30. That's nice. And let's increase the plasma clip too. See, the plasma tank's nice because it is something I can actually do after I've caught all the jellyfish, which gives us our cash. But let's increase the drop rate by 105%. We can also increase the scrap spawn rate by 40%. And because these are worth so much more, I do want to see if I can only collect them. We can get a quick reload. How many shots do we have? We have 9. So I could potentially get another one of these little blue guys. Perfect. We had like just enough. So this seems like a pretty good run. I am just going to head back. I don't want to risk it. Let's head over to here and see what we can spend our scraps on. Let's increase bubble damage so we can capture them quicker. Let's increase bubble size. Why not? But we've got like these sort of red gems, which I don't really know what they do. Let's just buy a few levels of biodiversity. I think just having more jellyfish around should make it a bit easier, but $810 is nuts money right now. And what can we buy? So much. Holy. I'm going to buy the slots. Let's increase the laser range as well. You lose less jellyfish upon asphyxiating. That doesn't really happen, but I'm going to get it anyway. But let's max out our base oxygen. And you know what? Let's just get the blocks to drop more scrap. We were so close to leveling that up to max, but we did hit prestige 3. So we've unlocked the 300 meters and a whole bunch of new regions. So if we jump in here and we've got some weird orange looking one, looks more like a doll. But anyway, massive scrap piles as well. So I do want to try and still collect some of these. They take a lot less bubbles than before, only 6. Oh, there's actually so many of these guys. They take so long to break down though. They've got to be worth so much. All right, let's just actually focus on collecting all these guys because we're running out of our bubble tank already. Oh, I'm going to asphyxiate. Oh, I'm actually going to die. No. Oh my God, I lost so much. That's so annoying. I only collected 2 of the basic jellyfish. Oh, I just was not paying attention. So hopefully when we hit 300 meters this time, which obviously we're losing more oxygen than we normally would because, you know, we're at 300 meters depth instead of 100 or 200. My hope is that I won't asphyxiate this time, but I do at least want to make sure that I fully max myself out on the blue ones. So where are we up to now? We're at 6. Okay. Can we break this one just real quick? Nope. Okay. We're heading back. I did not want to die. But how much do these guys sell for? $300 for a single one of those. That's actually nuts. And we're sitting pretty now at over $1,000. That's crazy how much money we just made. Let's just increase the sell speed because that's pretty cheap. Let's also collect quicker because that's just been annoying me. Let's get the consume 10% less oxygen just to get that upgrade out of the way. And then the only thing we can do is max out the scrap increase. We're starting to build a decent little skill tree. And I'm just going to do the same thing again. Oh, starting off with a bunch of big scrap. And with our little increase, that is 500 scrap from a single one. What the hell? We're already at like 1,000 scrap. That's nuts. I think I will just focus on the oranges. So much scrap, almost 2,000 scrap. And how quickly do we sell these guys now? Yeah, you know what? They actually don't take long at all. Let's increase the damage a whole bunch. Let's see if we can't max out the biodiversity too. That is huge. Increase the reload speed of the plasma gun by 50%. Yeah, sure. Let's grab that up. Oh my God, wait, how did I miss this? Plasma chain? That sounds nuts. So we can just chain plasma and we may as well just get extra damage there. Okay, so I'm feeling like we should be pretty strong. Did we unlock the 400 meters? We did not. I just want to see now though, with our extra damage, how many shots does these... Oh, they take 6 shots. Oh, we are stocking up on the oranges now. And the reload speed is significantly faster. Oh, but that chain is so good, man. Look how quickly we catch the blue guys now as well. They're just all caught already. There we go, 2,340. So we jump back down here. Jellyfish are Doubled in cost again, right? Yeah, let's grab that. That's awesome. Increase plasma chain damage by 40%. Sure. Let's just max out the cell speed. And let's max out the bubble damage. And then the only thing we can do now is plasma damage going up by a further 100%. So I think we're at the point now. I just want to do like a couple more runs back to back and sell things in between. Okay, well, that was only 2 runs later. I kind of forgot that I could collect blues as well because I got the extra store slots. But we are filthy rich. Like, I don't know at what point we got so rich, but it's kind of nuts because it all just happened all of a sudden. But there we go. $11,500. I don't even know what upgrades I want. Increase the store slots, sure. Increase chance of spawning silver jellyfish. That just sounds like it's going to bring in so much money for us. We'll increase our bubble tank. We need that. And let's get 2 levels of increasing base oxygen. And let's try and max out our plasma damage. That's all we can do. And we still have 1,000. But we did prestige up, which does mean that we can head over to the 400 meters where we are getting purple jellyfish, and instead of scrap, we're now getting those red ores that I was talking about before. And that's another achievement, 400 meter depth. Oh wow, things in this area take a lot of damage. We're not doing too bad against the jellyfish though, except when they fly away. Okay. Am I going to be able to... No, I'm actually not. I'm actually going to die. But we did get 37 crystals and one of the purples. How much does a purple sell for? 2,500 is actually crazy income. What can we buy with this? Just this upgrade down here. Jellyfish are worth 60% more shells. Yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, we can also get this one. Increase bubble damage by 80%. Yeah, I wish I saw that earlier. We actually have a lot of people on the island now. Is like the island coming back to life? It is. We have houses. Did I just pet this guy's head? I waved to him. And that's another achievement. Make a friend, wave to a fellow turtle on the island. But this old little turtle is making some cash. So let's just run 400 meters for a bit, just so I can attempt to make a bit of money. We really just need more damage. See, they just run away. Like, what am I actually meant to do? Get back up, get back up, get back up. Oh my god, we just made it. We didn't get much, but $7,500 from those jellyfish. Actually, it should be going up a little bit, shouldn't it? So how much is it going to be? 2,800. Okay, so it went up $300 each. That's actually some decent cash. I don't know if that's actually going to get us that many upgrades, to be honest with you. We've got increase the cell speed, which I'm actually just going to get just for like the fact that it's really nice and easy. You lose 25% less when asphyxiating. That might happen quite a bit now, so 45%'s not bad. We are broke again though, so yeah, you know what? Like I said before, I'm just going to do a few runs. I didn't do it last time, but this time I promise I'll do 3 runs at the very minimum, and hopefully we can get a lot of shit. Alright, well, 3 runs later, we only managed to actually collect 9, but we did collect a decent amount of crystals, 187, and right at the end, I did just figure out how these guys work. They have like a sort of range, and when they notice you, they get scared and run away, turn around. So if I just stay far away enough, they just have regular movement. But that's a lot of money. That should be like around 25k, I would say. We're lacking a bit on the crystals, but that's fine. Let's increase the bubble damage by a whole bunch though, up to 1,350%. I would love some increase to my plasma gun attack speed though. That will go a long way. Let's increase the cell speed as well, since we have spare crystals. Plasma gun damage would be huge, but that is so expensive. It's ridiculous. So let's max out the plasma chain. Let's increase the movement speed, 20%. That might help a bit. And let's get another level of oxygen. Actually, how many upgrades are there related to scrap? Oh, there's actually so many still remaining. So I might head back to 300 meters. We're going to be super strong. And I'm just going to try and farm up a whole bunch of scrap. 5,000 scrap is quite a bit. And if we come here, we're not making a lot of money, but at least these guys are selling pretty quickly. So we're not waiting around for very long at all. So let's just increase the double bubble up to 40%. Let's increase the bubble speed up another 100%. Let's increase our fire rate by 25%. Let's increase the reload speed by 50%. It's actually kind of huge. And then the only one we have left is magnet pickup range for 750. So let's just jump back in 300 meters, and I just want to get that 750 so we can max out all the upgrades with our scrap. This should only take a second. We are already there. And there we go. That is finally done. We are 2 upgrades away from the next prestige. But I'm hoping with the upgrades that we got, we're doing okay. No, we're doing pretty bad still. We're definitely doing a lot more damage to the actual jellyfish. So we should be making a lot of money. But in terms of our crystal production, we are not doing great. There we go. 12 jellyfish, 100 crystals. That's not too bad. So maybe we are ready for the next prestige, but let's increase the plasma damage all the way up to 775%. We've hit prestige level 5, which is lovely. Jellyfish are worth now 700% more shells. And you know what? Let's give a quick try to 500 meters because they have the bigger deposits of crystals and red jellyfish, which we might actually be able to get. Well, I do want to catch a red one. We did get a red one. But crystals are our letdown right now. We are going to die. I do not want to die. Please let me get back. We just made it back. Oh my god. How much do these red guys sell for? 4,000 now on the purples. These guys should be like over 10k. $20,000. Oh, we are rich now. Let's increase the range though. And let's get another level of damage. Let's come down here. Let's make our shells worth even more. We'll max that out. But we can also increase the crystal spawn rate by 20%, which will help a bit. So I might actually just run 500 meters a few times and hopefully we can make a lot of money. Oh, we are already... Oh, we actually might lose so much. We're not making it back to the ship. Oh my god, we just made it. So we need to increase the crystal spawn rate up to 120%. That will help a lot. Oh, faster waters though. 250% faster arrival time. All right, 3 runs later, we managed to collect 5 of the purples, 3 of the reds, which is going to bring in a lot of money, and almost 670 of the crystals. Regenerate oxygen by 80 upon catching a jellyfish. We need that. We catch a decent amount of jellyfish, and being able to regen oxygen means we can survive so much longer, and that is one of our biggest struggles. Let's also try and max out that plasma damage, because that's been causing us some pain. And with the rest of our money, let's make crystals drop a few more and get a level of the biodiversity. Now, I'm going to do the same thing again. Hopefully now at 500, we are that little bit stronger with the regeneration of oxygen. All right, another 3 runs later, 9 purples, 9 reds. And how many crystals did I make? I feel like it was a lot. Yeah, 1,300 pretty much. And I did find down the bottom right of that map, there seems to be just a whole bunch of crystals spawning there. So I was able to grind up quite a few. The 80 extra oxygen that we do get every time that we catch a jellyfish actually saved me a couple of runs because I'm like, oh my god, I'm not going to make it back. And then I just caught like 1 or 2 like the purple jellyfish because they were pretty easy to catch. And I was fine. I just made it. So the upgrades in this game really do all come together to make a big difference. But that is almost $300,000. So increase bubble damage by 600 is crazy expensive, but that does seem pretty worth it. So you know what? I'm actually going to get it. Refill oxygen while near the submarine. There is no question about that. If I'm getting low, go back to the submarine, refill oxygen. I can get infinitely long runs now. So now the only thing that should be holding me back is my inventory size and my charge. I would like to get this upgrade as well though. Jellyfish and resources arrive 250% faster. We will get crystals drop more because we are going to need a lot of crystals. So let's jump back down 500 meters. And I just sort of want to test out how this oxygen works. So if I'm here, do I just never lose oxygen? Oh my god, and the increased bubble damage is actually kind of nuts. All right, so let's come over to here. Let's farm up some crystals really quick. All right, and I'm feeling good on crystals. And oh no, I'm getting low on oxygen. Let me come back here. And I just fully recharge oxygen. That is so broken. What the hell? I am so glad I saw that upgrade because that's going to make such a big difference in our runs now. 1 run now gave us 19 jellyfish and almost 3,000 crystals. Yeah, we are so stacked. Oh wait, your first bubble hit has a 0.5 multiplier. This is a pretty cool upgrade. Whenever you destroy a resource, you have a 10% chance of a plasma overflow. So I want to get that up to 20%. Because the more plasma we can get, the longer we can go. Let's increase the plasma chain as well, up to 3. Increase oxygen regen as well. Okay, let me grab that up. That's insane. So we now gen 125 oxygen, I'm guessing every second. We can max out our crystal drops, increase our crystal spawn rate, and jellyfish are now worth another 600% more. Plus, they spawn in 25% more often. So I think it is now time for another few runs at 500 meters because we just need to make a whole bunch of cash. Wait, what am I saying? More runs? Look at that. I don't need more runs, bro. I just need one run. Look at the amount of damage we're doing. What has happened? My guy is leveled up to insane degrees, but we are at 7,000 crystals. Not to mention how much money we are going to make once we sell all these guys. So we are officially over 600,000. Summons a starfish that shoots bubbles at jellyfish nearby. Done. Another prestige. Why not? That is awesome. Let's also just grab that little floating submarine. Ooh, little cutscene. Do we have extra upgrades if we go over there? I'm going to check that out in just a second. I do want another 600% bubble damage. Crystal blocks drop 500% more. Yeah, that's nice. I want to spend money on that. Let's also get the crystal increase there. Let's max out the regen. Let's get 2 levels of our base oxygen. And what else can we get here? Yeah, more spawn rate. We still have 50,000 shells, by the way, and we can't afford any upgrades. But I think it is time to try out 600 meters where we got the reds and these funky looking green guys. And I want to see what this is about. So we pretty easily destroy the reds now. And I can just dump them in there. Look at my little starfish as well go. These greens are tough. I want to stay away because I do want to make sure I can actually catch them and they don't run the other way. No. Okay, we caught a few. That's all right. Oh, we are losing out on health though. But let's try and get this massive chunk of crystals. I am almost at a point where it could be more worth dropping back down. And then I just broke this massive chunk of crystal and I got like 2,500 in a single go. So that's kind of nuts. I just want to see how much these guys sell for. Why do we have a little blue guy in our inventory? Was I stupid? Were there blue guys spawning in at 600 meters? There weren't. Oh, wait, is that a rare one? Oh my god, that might be the silver jellyfish. All right, let's collect from here as well. And let's load them up into the shop. I want to see how much this silver sells for. Even the greens. I mean, these guys are selling for 40,000 each. So how crazy is it going to be when we get the green ones? All right, and even before the green ones go through, we are at 850,000. These guys, if they give us like 100,000, that's going to be nuts. They give us 212,000. Oh my god. They take forever to catch, but they are so worth it. And what does this silver one sell for? This is a silver red, I'm assuming. 425,000. That is $1.7 million. And another achievement, first 1 million, reach 1 million shells. So with our $1.74 million, increase the sell speed by 10,000%. Yeah, let me get that to almost 50,000%. Let's also get a little more bubble damage because I really want to be able to destroy the greens nice and quick. We could max out our oxygen when we catch a jellyfish up to 400. Let's get more plasma damage all the way up to 6,000%. Your plasma gun overheats, adding an extra multiplier. Let's get 2 levels of that. And we are almost at Prestige 7. I think what I want to do for tonight is just get ourselves to Prestige 7. I think that'll allow us to get the achievement 700 meters depth. And then I think I'm going to have to call it because it's already pretty late. I started this recording late. That's my fault. Okay. And how much does we do on our plasma? Oh, we absolutely destroy plasma now. Oh my god. Plasma is overpowered as hell. Crystals are just like nothing to us now. Come here. I'm going to collect you. I'm going to collect you real quick. Yeah, crystals are weak, bro. They are not going to be an issue. Oh my god, that's a silver. Give me another 400,000. I cannot believe we got silvers 2 runs in a row. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. No, that's so unfortunate. Let's just head back. I don't think we need more crystals right now. Let's head to the shop and let's sell everything. That extra sell speed is actually nuts. Look how fast we're going through everything now. And that was a pretty quick and easy, like $1.8 million. It's honestly nuts how quickly you can go from being like, oh yeah, I'm doing okay, to just completely destroying. Let's get another starfish though, because I'm not too stressed about our crystals right now. Let's get another, 100% that we create an extra bubble every time we shoot. That's actually kind of huge. Let's get more overheating on the plasma gun. Let's increase bubble damage up to 6,000%, which is pretty good. You know what, let's increase the ammo clip because that's just something we can do. And let's get another 2 levels of our base oxygen. That skill tree is coming together quite nicely. Oh my god, the double is actually overpowered. We collect things so quickly. I do think we could use some more bubble tank size though, because unfortunately, even though we do catch these guys a lot quicker, we run out of bubbles relatively speedily. Oh, we are maxed out. We actually smashed through that. I didn't even realize we're full on storage. So we are going to be making quite a bit of money. Our plasma gun is slowly running out though, sadly. So we are probably going to be able to get these. Oh, we're actually going to be able to get quite a few more crystals. We are up to over 40,000 crystals. So let's just head back. And how much money are we going to make from like a full inventory, half split between reds and greens? 4.16 million. That's a decent amount of cash, right? What the hell happened to this game? Let's max out our bubble damage, 7,350. Let's increase the bubble multiplier now. So we now get double damage on the first hit. That is Prestige 7, by the way. Pickup range, yeah, let's up that. Let's get a couple of levels. Oh, you know what? Let's max out the glacial biodiversity. Let's also start working on getting 3 levels of our next level of oxygen tank. And just to give ourselves a little teaser, let's jump in to 700 meters at the swamp waters where we have these multi-eyed jellyfish and the fungal mushrooms. I just want to see how well we're going to do. Now that's another achievement. 700 meters depth, reach 700 meters. Yeah, we are struggling. Like, do we even have a chance against these jellyfish? Oh, you know what? We do. They split. Okay, so that's their little gimmick. They split into mini jellyfish, which seem to rise very, very quickly. So how many do we have? We're up to 6. That's not honestly that bad. Let's regen some of our oxygen. I want to come over here. Let's just grind up some more mushrooms while we wait for something else to spawn. Yeah, they move very quickly once they're broken. But honestly, I think we might be fine. Oh, I'm out of bubbles, man. Still, we managed to get 15. That doesn't seem too bad. I mean, surely they're worth a lot more than the ones from the previous one. They were worth like $200,000. We're pretty much out of everything, so let's just head back. We were just doing a quick little tester run, just to see what we're up against tomorrow. So let's sell all 15 of these. Please be worth like $500,000. They're worth 1.5? I just don't have any words. That was $23 million. Yeah, that's nuts, dude. All right, so let's finish this off with some good upgrades then, shall we? Increase the cell speed though. Yeah, I'm buying that. Maxing that out. Increase bubble damage by 1,300. Yeah, let's get 3 levels of that. That's huge. Are there any like single level upgrades? No, I can get this though. Let's max that out. Let's get the overflow going. But I do think with this skill tree, that's going to have to do us for tonight. And hopefully tomorrow we can clean off a few more of these achievements. We have 5 out of 13. So we've still got a decent amount of the way to go. But I don't think we're doing too bad. Alright, and welcome to day 2. We have risen once again from our little nap. I don't remember how strong we were though. Decently strong. It's not too bad. I do remember struggling very much against these things though. And I want to try and collect as many jellyfish as we can. But that's not a bad run. We got 24 jellyfish, 350 mushrooms. That gave us $36 million. Plasma damage could be huge. Let's buy 10 levels of plasma damage because we're really struggling on breaking those spores. And we can increase the charge speed by 40%. That's pretty expensive. So for now, let's jump back down here. Let's max out the oxygen regen and let's max out the base oxygen. Jellyfish are worth 240% more. Yeah, let's get that 7 times. That's huge. We're already closing out on Prestige 8. So hopefully another decent run here and we should be able to get it. Now let's have a look. With all these mushroom spores, that extra damage is lovely. We've already got 266. Like here, we've got 3 just chained up so perfectly for an easy 200. All right, we're pretty much out of charge. So let's just head back. And the increase to the value of the jellyfish is insane. We basically went from 36 mil to 61 mil. Can we max out the value? Yes, we can. That's what I wanted. And you know what? Let's just go and get a level of the bubble damage too. But let's increase the mushroom spawn rate up to 100%. We did just hit prestige level 8, which is lovely. And I guess we can afford an overheat 20% quicker. Why not? So let's give a try now to 800 meters, where we're probably going to struggle, but we do have these weird fat orange jellyfish and bigger clumps of mushrooms. Now we are going to lose oxygen a lot quicker, but that wasn't too much of a problem. Oh, we are struggling against these guys. Did we catch one? Okay, we caught one. That's something, but we wasted quite a few of our charges. But we have caught 6. Oh my god, there's a silver one. I don't have enough to catch the silver one. That's so annoying. Alright, we're pretty much out of charge. So I think I'm just going to head back. And let's see. We only got 6 of them. They sell for $18 million. So that is a pretty easy 100 million. Increased bubble damage would be so nice. So you know what? Let's max that out up to 20,000%. Let's increase the starfish base damage, because they are pretty nice to have on our team. Let's try and max out the drop rate of the mushrooms and 3 levels to their spawn rate. So they're now spawning a lot more. They're going to drop us a lot more. I mean, already look at the spawning of the mushrooms. This is so much better. And we are killing these babies just... shouldn't say killing. I should say capturing these babies just a little bit quicker. But I do think I want to start capturing them from lower down, because they get very close to the top. Like, there we go. Look at that. Oh my god, wait, the starfish level up was actually nuts. They one-tap. Oh, we are running low on oxygen, though. Please let me get back up in time. Oh, the oxygen regen. We got a tiny little tick of oxygen regen, and we just survived. Oh, is that a silver? Yep, give me the silver. So let's chuck all these guys in. 3.7 million per red jellyfish. 18.5 million per orange jellyfish. And 37 million for the red ones, but silver. I would also like to increase the starfish damage again, because that is just so nice to have. Oh, jellyfish are worth 2,400% more. We have to get that. Mushroom Master, they now drop 200% more. It is a one-off, but it is $180 million. So you know what? Let's just get it. And let's also max out the spawn rate. And let's get a level of the biodiversity. And let's get a lot more charge speed. So we should be shooting that plasma gun out just a little bit quicker. Just make the runs a little faster. But now I actually am going to do just a couple of runs at 800 meters. All right. And again, I said I was going to do a few, but look at this run. We got 3 of these silver oranges, and we just caught so many. 10,000 mushrooms. I don't even know if I need to do multiple runs to just make a shit ton of money. I have absolutely no words. We made 1.5 billion from a single run, and that is another achievement. First billion reach 1 billion shells. What the hell just happened? Those silver ones did so much for us. We need to focus on increasing the spawn rate. We are 2 levels away from maxing that out. I think that was a necessary upgrade. Let's increase the bubble penetration as well, though, by 30%. That actually can be quite nice. So let's get the 40 million. Let's get the 25 million. Let's get the 80 million, because these are all just like chump change for us now. These are all pretty expensive. Let's max out the charge speed. Ooh, plasma chain is actually quite lovely. We can increase the plasma chain damage by 14,000. Yeah, let's max that out. That is now 42,000. That's gone up from 200%, I think. Let's increase the reload speed. Let's increase the tank size. Let's max out our max oxygen. Increase the oxygen regen. Increase our base oxygen by a bit. That was a lot of upgrades. Did we get enough to unlock 900 meters? No, we still didn't. We're only 5 upgrades away though, so hopefully after this run. And if I have luck anywhere near last time, this will be over very quickly. One thing I really would like was more bubble damage though. That would take me a long way. All right, well, sadly, I went a bit crazy. We are out of bubbles, but we did get 27 oranges. Oh, and our jellyfish are, our starfish are actually still collecting for us. So we're kind of set, man. Like, the starfish are overpowered. So let's head over. We still have a lot left in our tank. So let's try and grind up a few more mushrooms. And look at that. How many extra jellyfish we've already caught just because of my starfish. Those guys are putting in an overtime shift. We caught 59 jellyfish, 20,000 mushrooms. It's not going to be worth as much as it was last time, I don't think. But it should still be quite a lot of money. Okay, definitely wasn't as much, but we still managed to get 1 billion. We've also repopulated this island like crazy. There are so many little turtles walking around. Like, look at this. Look at how many friends I've made. Though our bed is still broken. I wonder if that ever gets fixed. Increase the cell speed. Yeah, that's like an instant purchase. The cell speed was so boring. I just sit there and I just wait. Let's also increase the chance of these puffles spawning, which did get us up to prestige level 9. I don't know what puffles are. Like, I know they're puffer fish, but I don't know what they are or what they do. Let's also increase our damage because we definitely need levels of that. Let's increase our penetration. Let's just increase our movement speed. That could just be helpful. Can we max out our oxygen tank? And we still have a little bit more money here to spend. Let's get a few levels. Okay, we can only get 1 level for our lightning chance. And let's also just increase our attack speed. So we are pretty poor, you know, only $5 million. Let's head down now to 900 meters where we have the orange jellyfish and we have these weird green ones and so many resources for us to use. So hopefully, oh my God, it is absolutely packed down here and we are still destroying mushrooms like it's nothing. Oh wait, a puffle. Holy, puffles explode. Oh my God. And I found a silver right off the bat. I think this is a green silver too. These greens take forever to catch, but we did actually catch all those silvers. Sadly, they were only the silvers for these little orange guys. Can we get this puffle to explode? It did. Oh my God, and it caught us a few more. Okay, so now I guess the only thing we really can do is just farm up some more of these mushrooms. Like this fat one over here. This should give us so much. Yeah, 4,000. That is lovely. Okay, I'm guessing that's what the plasma overcharge is because that thing was overpowered. It just blew everything up. I have noticed it, but I didn't really know what it was. Yeah, we are fully out of everything. So let's head back with a full inventory pretty much. We are going to make a whole bunch of money. So these guys make us 30 million. Have I don't think I've seen how much the green make. They make us 146 million. Oh my God. And have I seen how much these silvers make us? 300 million each? Yeah, okay. So that's 3 billion just sitting in the chest for us. With $3 billion to our name, let's increase the store slots because that's really cheap. We can increase it again. Let's increase the chance of the puffles because they are just absolutely lovely. Really want bubble damage, so let's max that out. Jellyfish with 50% health or lower take extra damage. Yeah, let's max that out as well. And max out the plasma gun attack speed. Upgrades are getting very expensive, but we are also quite rich. So let's head back and just do a couple more runs at 900 meters. I just love the start though. Like, look how much shit spawns in. And this whole time, I've only been focusing on getting the mushrooms. But look at this. We've already collected 11 jellyfish. All right, and we are finally out of plasma charges, but we are collecting quite a lot of jellyfish. Oh wait, we need to deposit some in here. Because I want to catch some of these silvers. Did I catch any? I think I just missed out on catching the silvers. So let's catch a few more of just the regular ones. One more bubble left. There we go. So while those sell, let's actually quickly head over to here. What can we spend our mushrooms on? I think puffles are the way. So let's increase their size to 125%. Let's increase the bubblegun's fire rate as well. And let's increase our starfish's attack speed too. Now we've unlocked a few upgrades here with some crystals and some random green thing, some vials. I don't know how we get that. And let's get bio value increase the chance of rainbow jellyfish by 0.5%. Increase pickup range, awesome. Gun reload speed increased, awesome. And now the only other thing is to increase our bubblegun's clip by 9. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing we have, yeah, with the mushrooms. So we're closing in on finishing that off. We do still have some red crystal upgrades though. So we'll take our $5 billion because that's just crazy amounts of money. We'll come over to here. Let's max out, just get a one and done. Plasma lightning chance is maxed out. And let's head back to 600 meters so we can farm up just a bit of crystal. Getting 10,000 crystal should not take us long at all. Absolutely tearing through. Not to mention we've already caught a whole bunch of jellyfish because our starfish are just that overpowered. Yeah, well, there's 35,000. And let's head back. Let's get shell phone so we can... Oh, what the hell? Cutscene. All our friends are coming to watch. Increase the chance of golden jellyfish spawning in. So now we are done on the gears. We are done on the crystals. We are almost done on the mushrooms. We just need 20,000 for that one and 1,500 for that. So back down to 900 meters. 21,000 mushrooms is all we need. All right, and I think we are good. Oh, wait, we actually just got a golden one. I didn't even notice that. My starfish got that for me. But we got 34,000 mushrooms. And here we go. 700 million for the golden one is just absolutely insane work. We needed this one. Unlocks the jellyfish transmuter that makes jellyfish more valuable. Okay, so that was that broken glass thing. I'm excited to test that out. And down the bottom here, we have bubble capacity. Glad we got extras because there was a bubble tank as well. So I think that is now everything maxed out. What can we do with money? We can get this one for 1.5. Let's just get that out of the way. And let's spam a bunch of upgrades into plasma damage. But we did hit prestige level 10. So 1,000 meters, we have little purple devils and purple crystals. And there we go, another achievement, 1,000 meters depth. Oh, wait, these guys hurt us? Please tell me we at least catch them straight away and they don't break into tiny little babies. Yes, they do. Okay, that is perfect. These guys are very, very hard to catch. They take like a full clip just for me to attempt to catch them. And the crystals take like a full clip just for me to break. So my main goal here is just to catch as many. We're up to 6, which doesn't actually seem too bad. Oh, we are out of oxygen though. We died. No. Okay, we kept 4, but we lost so many obsidian. I'm going to head straight to the transmuter though. This takes so long. Oh my god. But if we chuck them in here, how much do they sell for? Almost 2 billion each. Oh my god. If we survived, we would have made so much money. Does this transmute it to a silver, then to a gold, then to a rainbow? Because if so, I am going to sit here and just keep doing runs until this like fully maxes out. Is there an upgrade actually for the transmutation speed? Yeah, and it costs 500 obsidian. Can we chuck you back in? Okay, we can't transmute them again, but we can sell. And how much does the silver one get us? Or $20 billion, that also works. What? So what does $20 billion get us? You lose even less upon dying. I mean, we got that one for free. So let's head back down to 1,000 meters and hopefully we won't die this time. All right, we are running out of oxygen. It happens so quick. I don't even have time to notice. But we are struggling to catch, which is not fun. I say that and then we instantly catch 3 more, so we're up to 9, which is just lovely. Let's settle for our 12. We'll go straight to the shop. We will increase the transmutation speed and transmute one of these guys. Oh, we can actually just transmute all of them. Oh wait, we can just stash them all in there. Oh, okay. I see how this works now. So we should be making like so much money. I really do wish we could send them back in there. But let's put 12 of these guys in there. Okay, and I wasn't expecting it, but $234 billion is just... It's just a crazy amount of money for any one little turtle to have. But what can we buy? Oh, $10 billion? Yeah, that's cheap. Laser range though sounds lovely, so I'm going to buy that. Increase plasma damage. Let's just max that out. Increase plasma damage again. Yeah, let's max that out again. Builds a robot that shoots projectiles at resources. But let's also increase our lightning damage. More oxygen here. So now I'm really excited, mainly because of the increased speed that we have for harvesting. I would like to see where our little robot spawned in. I think we also... Oh wait, the robot's on top of me. Ooh. I also don't understand. Sometimes it feels like I'm doing more damage with my bubble gun than other times it feels like I'm doing nothing at all. So I would like some clarification on how that's meant to work. Let's just go ahead and transmute all of these guys into a higher quality. And while we wait, what can we buy? Increase transmutation speed. Yeah, let's just max that out. Increase the cell speed. Let's max that out. Oh, jellyfish are worth more. Yeah, let's get 4 levels of that. The increase of the transmutation speed was actually nuts. And it makes a difference on the cell speed as well. So I'm just going to start collecting some of these a little early so we can head to the upgrades with 193 billion. Let's increase our plasma lightning. Let's increase our plasma tank to 720. More obsidian drops. Yeah, we needed that. Increase the spawn rate. Yeah, we needed that. Max out the oxygen tank. But we still have $248 billion to spend. So let's just quickly grab all of that back up. And we can grab shock resistance. Which, you know what, I think I'm just gonna do because those guys are really annoying me just a little bit. So back down and hopefully there's more spawning around now. I didn't really do like much to increase my bubble damage here. Oh, there's definitely a big increase in the obsidian spawns though. Like we already got 2k obsidian. I am officially completely out of bubbles. I'm just going to head back. Now with our crystals, puffle damage increased. That has to just go up twice. We do want to increase our bubble damage, so we are 1 away from maxing that out. That's some nice upgrades there. $580 billion. Now the question is, what do we want to spend this money on? I think we need more obsidian. So let's just first start on the spawn rate, maxing that out, and get another level for the amount they drop. We are 2 away from Prestige 11, and I'm mainly excited for that, so we can get new Jellyfish. All right, I want to see how much damage these guys do. They like insta-capture. Our Puffles are now the best thing in the game. We are going to make so much money solely from shooting Puffles at things. Actually, also haven't tested it. We do a lot more damage just with our bubbles on their own. Oh, okay, so we're just like way stronger than we were before. Like I knew we'd gotten stronger, but I didn't realize by like how much. And the answer seems to be quite a lot. Oh my god, I think this is a rainbow one. It was like flashing random colors and it made a weird sound. Oh, it's just the silver. So let's just head back with our stacks on stacks. Because that is what, 53 of these guys that we are now selling? That's going to be so much money. But while that sells, bubble damage, max that out. Extra smite. Your threshold for triggering bubble smites increased by 25%. I don't know what that is. But hey, that's Prestige 11 now unlocked. Increased bubble size. Yeah. Starfish damage. 8,000% on starfish damage. That is like impossible to pass up. We do need more sell value though. I can't believe I hadn't maxed that out already. So how much are these guys selling for now? Yeah, 40 billion. I think they went from 26 to 40. All right, and not only was that a crazy increase, we made $1.84 trillion. That is an insane amount of money. And it is also another achievement. First trillion, reach 1 trillion shells. What can we buy that is going to help us out? We are going to just fully stock into obsidian gatherer so we can just get so much more obsidian because there are still so many upgrades that we haven't gotten regarding obsidian. I might also go back actually and grab up 20,000 so we can increase the number of transmutation slots. But before we do that, submarine bubble also refills bubble and plasma tank. Yeah, that's just an instant purchase. Nothing else compares to how good that upgrade is. But quickly, before we dive in to 1,100 meters, let's go back to 900, just so we can grind up the 20,000 that we need. And let's increase the transmutation slots. Jellyfish transmuter puts jellyfish into the store automatically. Yeah, I mean, why not? That just makes our lives so much easier. So now we're done on the gears, we're done on the crystals, we're done on the mushrooms. It's just obsidian, which means it's a perfect time to jump into 1,100 meters. We've got new jellyfish that I didn't even check out. Okay, it's these electric looking ones, which take a full tank. But there is just a whole bunch of obsidian here. Plus, I do remember now, we don't actually have to stress. We can fully recharge our plasma and our bubbles just by going back to the ship, which we need to do now anyway, because we're about to lose oxygen. And yeah, you can already tell we're making so much more obsidian. Now, I might be completely stupid, but the word puffle has been like calling out to me as something familiar. Is that not the name of the little ball things that you get in Club Penguin? I think it is, but we've caught 11 magmas already. So let's just get more of this obsidian. The chains we can have are just absolutely nuts. We're collecting things that I don't even know how or when we're collecting them. Like, that's the stage of the game we're at. I'm actually going to head back because I just want to see how much these guys are worth. They are slow, but let's see how much do they sell for. Oh my god, 160 billion. That is just insane. And we have so many of them. We're going to be like multi-trillionaire already. Is there anything we can buy though to increase the sell speed? Yeah, this one is going to be huge. Let's just max that out. Let's also increase the transmutation speed and increase the transmutation slots. Oh, we sold everything. That's $3.1 trillion, which is going to be enough to let us to buy the alchemy station, which is over where? Oh, back near our original place. So it costs $100 trillion to make a vial, I'm assuming. We don't have anywhere near enough. So let's just head back. 350 billion. Yeah, let's just get more damage on our plasma gun. We just need a lot of money. So it really is just a matter of doing a few runs at 1,100 meters. No, I'm so close to dying. I just saw a golden jellyfish though. And we are going to come across, we need this golden jellyfish. I think we caught it. There it is, golden jellyfish. Oh wait, we actually have a golden from each type. Oh no, I accidentally went into the ship. I wanted to reload my gun. Whatever, we did okay. I really would have loved to have had that run go for longer. But yeah, we're just making quick trillions. 160 billion from those is crazy. 100 billion from that. What is this? This is going to be like half a trillion. Very close. $400 billion from a single jellyfish. But look how many upgrades we have available to us. Let's just spend the trillion to make them attack less frequently. Increasing the shock resistance would be lovely, but I think we spend on increasing their spawn rate. And let's also spend on just making them worth like twice as much. We can also just get a couple upgrades here and there. I need more oxygen. Whenever you destroy a resource block, increase your max oxygen permanently by 500. I wish I bought that so long ago. Increase oxygen regen, sure. And increase our base oxygen. That is lovely. We're up to 320,000. So we are going to need to make a whole bunch more money. But let's jump back in. And hopefully this time not accidentally just jump straight back into the ship. Oh my god, I think that's a golden one straight off the bat. I swear I saw another one down here. Oh, another silver. The silver ones really throw me off because they make like this really cool sound. And I'm like, oh, surely that's not for silver because like we've caught so many of those already and we can transmute all the time. But no, it is, but that's fine. Like, look at how full our storage already is. We're gonna make so much money. That's a golden. There we go. We've stored like one of everything except the rainbows, which seems nuts. I would love to see a rainbow though. Thank God for that storage. I was talking shit about it before because like I never used it, but it really does get to a point where you need to start using them. And thank God for these bubble reloads because these goldens take a long time to destroy. All right, well, we're pretty much full. I'm just going to head back. That was a 6.5 minute run. We made 138,000 obsidian, collected 193 jellyfish. But the lovely part about that is that we can just dump all of these into here now, and they will just auto sell for us. Is there a transmutation upgrade so it goes a little faster? Yes, there is. Let's just spend all on that. $34.2 trillion. That's just so much money, man. Like, it's just insane how quickly this ramped up. Let's increase our inventory. We can increase that. Let's max out our robots. You know what? Screw it. Let's get that. And that's another prestige that we've just unlocked. Increase a bubble tank again. Cool. Whenever you collect the jellyfish, increase your oxygen permanently by 250. So that upgrade there has already increased it by 40,000. It makes a big difference in the long run. There's still so many obsidian upgrades. But now we can at least test out 1,200 meters where it's only magma jellyfish. These guys are probably going to be so hard to actually farm, but I am very hopeful that, oh my god, there's already a gold one. Okay, let's stay on top of the gold one so we can knock him down and just continuously farm. Oh, we're already dying. We are already dying. Okay, I know there's a silver one there, but we are struggling. I'm just going to try and keep knocking this magma guy down and then going back and restoring oxygen. Genuinely, one of the only ways this might be possible is with the puffles. But there are so many magmas down here. It would be lovely if we could just keep them down. No, that's not happening. Okay, how many do we have? We have 4. I'm just going to settle for 4 for now because we are struggling. Let's hop over. Let's increase them up. How much do they sell for? 2.5 trillion. It's not insane, but it is very quick money. What's this? Jellyfish and resources spawn even faster. Sure, let's just grab that up. I think we need to drop back down to 1,100 and just farm up a whole bunch of obsidian. And if we see a rainbow along the way, lovely. That'd be awesome. Oh, wait. Oh my god, I didn't even realize. I just got another achievement. I didn't know that was an achievement. I'm just going to do a quick pause because I don't want to die. Ultra rare special rainbow jellyfish. Capture a rainbow jellyfish. I didn't even know that was happening. Oh my god, there's another one here. Let's get on top of it. We need to keep it down. That's another rainbow jellyfish. The increase to the spawn rates has just helped us go from never finding a rainbow jellyfish to catching 2 within like 10 seconds of each other. Oh my god, I don't know what that chain reaction was, but this is beautiful. My screen is just having a field day with explosions. Okay, I think we are good though to head back because we are full. We caught 296 jellyfish and we collected 373,000 obsidian. Increase the speed. Yeah, let's do that. That took like all of our obsidian. That's fine though. Let's... Oh wait, it's just going. Oh my god, it automatically takes from our storage. I don't know when I got that upgrade. This is going to be a crazy run. Surely we make just like an insane amount of cash. Okay, so that was a very quick 55 trillion. Chuck this one in for another 188 billion. Chuck this one in for another 753. And these guys, 753 as well. It would have been lovely if we managed to get the second tier in the rainbow. But honestly, I can't complain. What I can complain about is how busy is my island right now? What the hell happened? But now we have $57 trillion to spend. I do love the Puffles. So, you know what? Let's just increase their spawning chance. Let's increase the crit chance up to 20%. Max oxygen and max oxygen again. Increase plasma overflow. That's the big explosions. Increase plasma damage. Yeah, max that out. And let's increase the robot base damage. We are getting close, man. I do want to give... Do I give a try to 1,200? I'm going to give another try. Well, our oxygen is definitely a better situation, but we are not doing much better. They're still so strong. It's actually ridiculous. Okay, but you know what? We did actually collect 6 already. Oh, wait. The Puffles are crazy. How did I forget about the Puffles, like basically one-shotting them? Oh, there's a golden one. Oh my god, there's a golden one. This guy is not escaping my sight. Where I can, I'm going to try and use the Puffles to deal damage. Like here. Alright, well in that case, we're sitting on top of him and just spraying straight down. Did I get him? I did. Oh my god, I just got him. Our first golden. And that's a magma, so these things are going to be worth cash, surely. Because that is just absolutely insane. We'll head over. We'll transmute everything. Like, these guys are making us 2.5 trillion. Oh, we're going to be able to get our first vial. How much does the golden one get us? 6 trillion is, like, not actually that crazy. Is that, like, wild of me to say? All right, let's transform this into our first vial. Let's increase the speed of the alchemy station. When you create a life vial, you have a chance to create twice as many, sure. Increase the cell speed. That's just going to be nice. Increase the crit damage up to 400%. Let's just increase the first bubble multiplier. And we have our first vial. So I think I'm just going to increase the plasma damage so we can collect a bunch more obsidian. I don't really know what else is worth it at the moment. We're just going to focus on obsidian so we can really increase the damage that we're doing to these guys. Because, like, this is just not enough. That's not getting us anywhere. Oh my god, that's a rainbow one. I don't care how long it takes. We are getting this rainbow. Did I catch it? I caught it. There is our rainbow. We are officially stacked. Really, I don't really have any other words to say. And then I think I'm just going to head back down. I wasn't even trying to grind money. I just wanted obsidian, so let's just focus on that. Okay, well, I'm pretty happy with 1.37 million. So I'm just going to head back. How much does our gold one give us? 25 trillion. Now, right now, that's not enough to get us another vial, which is unfortunate. Let's focus here on increasing the bubble critical chance. Oh my god, 100% critical chance for a vial is nuts. Let's increase the critical damage. Let's increase the critical damage again. Let's just increase the base bubble damage. There's the one I was looking for. Increase bubble damage by 1,000,000%. Jellyfish with 10% are caught instantly. Jellyfish with 25% health or lower are caught instantly. Yeah, we're going to be speed running this in a second. A 10 times multiplier on our first bubble hit. Increase the bubble penetration. We can also increase the lightning chance up to 50%. Increase our robot speed. Increase the base damage. Increase the speed again. And I think that is everything we can buy. So we are at a point where 1,200 meters is just farm, farm, farm. So I'm just going to do that until we're rich. Oh my god. I don't think it's going to take very long. The increase to our damage and our bubble speed is just capturing everything instantly. What the hell is going on? My brain isn't comprehending what's happening right now. Like, this is nuts. Like, look how many jellyfish we've caught already. And what's nuts is, like, we've caught one of every type in a single run. We're so rich. We are actually just fully set to win the game in, like, the next few runs. We are also up to almost 6 million on our obsidian. Like, what the hell happened, man? So let's just start selling. I don't know what this number is going to get up to, but the fact that it's already over 100 trillion is just nuts. $415 trillion. We still have a whole bunch more. Oh, we were getting scammed. I was selling them straight to the shop without transmuting them. Now, in our skill tree, let's just increase the starfish damage. Yeah, let's get 2 more of those. increase their attack speed a whole bunch, increase our bubble penetration too, increase the number of multi-bubbles, sure, increase the puffle size, increase the puffle damage, more bubbles, bubble attack speed, a couple more upgrades down here. Jellyfish collected grants more. Okay, so we're just getting free jellyfish now. More jellyfish spawning, because, yeah, we obviously weren't getting enough. Robots trigger lightning, increase plasma lightning range. We're just gonna get, like, every upgrade in a single go. 20% chance to get extra life file. Make that 80% chance. And let's increase our alchemy speed. And I think that is the last upgrade of the game. But I am gonna say, oh, we actually don't need obsidian anymore. It is just shells? No, it's just vials. Okay, well, in that case, all we need to do is just grind up money. So the best way to do that, something that's going to increase the value of these guys. Bubble damage, let's just grab that. Oh, that costs gears. Oh, they're doing this thing where you've got to go back and replay levels. Oh. Let's increase the bubble size to... Let's max out the bubble crit chance so it's 100%. They're all crits. So our chest is now part of our balance as well. It's just nice. It makes life a little bit easier. Let's just do the shock resistance because hopefully that means every time I get hit by one, it doesn't take me like 10 years to recover mentally from it. And I do just want to go test that out straight away. Oh, I'm immune to them now. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're set. Let's just absolutely tear through. That was like just over a minute. Just over a minute to make how much money? All right, we are almost done selling everything. Put the goldens. Oh my god, let's go. That is another achievement. First quadrillion, reach 1 quadrillion shells. Oh wait, I don't even have to claim these now. So now we can buy 10 of these, which take a while to generate, but we get 2 every time? Or is this just the 80% going crazy? It was just the 80% going crazy. I say crazy, but it sort of is sticking to what 80% should be. But a total of 18 vials we managed to get there, which should just send us to the end. And I saw this one. I had a quick look while everything was transmuting. Transforms into golden instead. That is just crazy. Transforms quicker. Increase our slot capacity. I think we need that. And put them on the store quicker. That was a lot of money to spend on just those. But it doesn't take us any time to get things. And by increasing our slots, everything is going to be golden. So I'm not really all that stressed. Oh wait, that's how we can hold 99 per slot. I feel like there's still a few more upgrades that will really speed that up. We collected over 1,000 jellyfish in a single go. So I think that's decent. Look at how quickly this all happens now. Yeah, so we made 7.86 quadrillion. So let's just dump all this in here. But I'm just going to start taking these early because can we get any upgrades? Increase bubble damage by 2% of your max oxygen, which increases it by 128,000%. Increase your movement speed, cool. Increase your pickup range, cool. Increase your reload speed, increase your reload speed, increase your oxygen regen. Yeah, we're closing in. Oh, look, another 20. Increase the overflow damage, shoot 2 plasmas, bunch of plasma upgrades. We can now collect 4 jellyfish. Nope, let's make that 16. Nope, let's make that a random smiley face. Okay, that upgrade actually did nothing for us. What else do we have? Oh, we got... Okay, we need to go back to each world to actually finish this game off properly. Can we buy anything else? Yes, increase base oxygen. Do any of these cost vials anymore? No, only this one, and it costs 100. So while we wait for that, let's go back to each world and just try and grind up what we need. So 10k scrap. Didn't take very long for us to get that. Oh my lord. So let's grab up this upgrade. We need 100,000 crystals. All right, there we go. 100,000 crystals. So we can very quickly grab up this upgrade down the bottom right. And now we just need 150,000 of the mushrooms and we'll be sweet. All right, and that should be our 150,000. So let's head to the upgrades and let's buy that one. So now the only upgrade in the whole tree we have left costs 100 vials. Are we... Oh, we're actually relatively close to getting that done. Yeah, I mean, that's already enough to get us there. All right, I think we're sweet. Let's head back. All right, but there we go. They're just going to do their thing. We have a whole bunch of money rolling in. And we only need 25 until we can pretty much finish the game. Now, the one thing that worries me is that there are 2 hidden achievements. I'm hoping one has just finished the game because we'll be kind of screwed if it's not. But either way, that is our 100 vials. So let's grab that last upgrade. There is one more, 10 quadrillion. I literally had that money and I just threw it out. With every upgrade in the game, it is time to go one more time back down to 1,200. Absolutely tear it apart. Look at our inventory. It's like already full. And there we go. With that, we are now officially as full as we can get. That is 2,300 jellyfish in a single run. Should equate to 10 quadrillion dollars. I'm hoping so at least. And there we go. With everything officially sold, that is 16 quadrillion dollars, which is finally enough to get hammock repair, get a well-deserved sleep. And that is another achievement, built to dive. Maxime all skills. I'm gonna assume that was maximize all skills. I don't really know, but I'm so excited. Let me go to my hammock and finally have a sleep. Although with this many people around, it's probably very annoying. Oh, and that is the last two achievements. Hammock sleep, get your well-deserved rest, and cleared island, get all achievements. And there we go. Oh, everyone's clearing out. They're all having naps with me. What a beautiful finale. If you guys do have any other game suggestions, let me know. So, oh my god, our hammock broke.